Hello and welcome back to our wonderful stage here at the Spain Pavilion within Mobile World Congress 2024. Last day, we're finishing up our co-exhibitor company presentations. As you know, we want to dedicate this space also to our co-exhibitor companies so that they can come up and give us a small presentation about their business model or products they're launching or solutions that they have in the current technological climate. The next company presenting for us is APTICA. You can find them in booth number 29. Here to talk to us about Xirio Online, radio frequency planning from the cloud. Please welcome Javier Pérez, product manager of the company. Whenever you're ready, Javier.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I want to start thanking RED.ES for inviting us here today. It's been a pleasure so far being in the Mobile World Congress. And as the presenter said, my name is Javier Pérez. I'm the product manager of the tool Xirio Online, and I'm here today to kind of give you an idea of what the tool can do for you. I'm coming on behalf of APTICA, a company with more than 20 years experience in the radio planning environments, and as well offering engineering and consulting services. We like to think, or the definition we most of the time give to our clients of what our tool is, or we define it as being an innovative tool to do your radio planning designs. And why you may think, or why innovative you may think. So it's mainly because 2 points, or two strong points. The first one is our business model, a software as a service model that allows users to start using the tool, configure their networks, and then when it comes time to simulate, they have two options. They have the pay-per-use option, where they will be only paying for that simulation they are preparing to compute, and that's it. And then there are flat rate models, so where you can go for a weekly flat rate, a monthly flat rate, or even a year flat rate. So the user have this option, and being a software as a service model allows you to reduce the capex investment, because you will only be paying for the amount of time you want to be using the tool, which is quite interesting in these environments. And then the other key point of our innovative approach to radio planning is being on the cloud. Everything is on the cloud. It's accessible from everywhere. The only thing you need is a web browser and internet connection, and that's it. You are ready to go. There is no IT requirements or going through IT processes that are always complex in big companies most of the times, and there is no need to update, and again, going through IT that most of the times is complex. So updates are transparent for the user, so there is no need to do anything. The ready is always ready to go. And when we say that it's on the cloud, everything is stored on the cloud, but it's as well computed on the cloud. So most of the time when you are doing radio planning and you are working in big networks as nationwide, you need big computing processors. So what we do is compute everything on the cloud, and as well we can adapt the power of those computational servers to the needs of our clients. So if you need more power, we can give you more power. If you need less, of course, we can give you less. And as well, when I talk about the first point, the software as a service model, another key ingredient in that model, which makes us stand out from competition, is that we include cartography as well on this service as a model. So you will have your radio planning tool, the cartography as well, and support and maintenance all included in this software as a service package, which is quite interesting because, again, talking about OPEX and CAPEX, it saves you quite a big investment when planning a network. When it comes to the actual tool, since the beginning of the tool, it's been designed to be as user-friendly as it can be. A radio planning tool, of course, including all the elements you need for planning your network, but from a point of view that it's easy to start using the tool, But if you are experienced radio planner, you will have all the tools you need to plan precisely your network. What type of networks can you design with our tool? The first one I want to talk about is network planning. Access network planning, which include all technologies from 5G to fixed wireless access, narrowband LTE, 4G. All of the technologies that you can think are included on the tool, not only for mobile, but as well for broadcasting, like television or FM or any other technologies. And it allows you to plan in different environments, rural, dense urban, or any type of environment. So you can simulate macro cells, small cells, picocells, and so on and so forth. So when you enter in the tool, the first thing you will see, and you'll be quite familiarized with, is Google Maps. So we show everything on top of Google Maps. So the first approach to the tool is quite easy, because you already know, or most of we know Google Maps. So that's an easy access to the tool. Then what you can do with the tool. When you configure all the parameters that by default there are always a configuration, so if you don't need to know all the parameterization, because the tool helps you to configure the network. And when you have everything ready, you launch the computation, and the first thing you will get is a signal result, which includes the signal, the best server, and overlapping results. Then you can move forward to a more complex scenarios when you analyze interferences, including SANR, throughput, quality results for both downlink and uplink channels. Then you can move again a bit to complexity in terms of capacity. You will be able to compute and analyze how your network is going to perform, giving a certain traffic that you can load as well on the tool, and you will have an idea of how your network is going to manage all that traffic, which is quite interesting as well. The tool can work as well with crowdsourcing data, with measurement campaigns that can be uploaded to the tool and adjust the propagation method, so it's more precise all the computations. The tool as well for access networks, and as well for the next ones that I'm going to see in a bit, gives you automatizations to ease the work of planning, because at the end there is loads of parameters to configure, but there is help from the tool in a way that PCIs, RSIs, and site selection or even configuration can be automated, and it helps a lot and shorts the time of the planning. So this is basically a really fast introduction to what you can do on network access network planning. We have as well microwave link planning on the tool, and the interesting thing in here is that you can not only plan one link for microwave link, but you can compute at the same time a massive number of links on your network, and the combination between all of them. So you will be taking into consideration, of course, the profile between the 2 points with the vegetation, the buildings, and all of the elements that can block your signal from one point to the other one. But you can compute all of this at the same time with interference in the mix, let's say. So if you are planning just a new link, you will be analyzing as well how your link could interfere the ones around that link, or do it for all at the same time, which is quite interesting as well. You will get hop reports, you will get quality reports, and availability reports as well, all with just a few clicks, which is quite interesting as well. The last of the scenarios that you can plan with the tool is the indoor solutions. Indoor solutions are as well included on the tool as a different module or anything like that. Everything on the tool is included with the same license. And for indoor planning, what you can do is load your plans do some modifications on the materials, walls, doors, windows in different floors in a 3D environment. For all technologies, then you can set up your antennas, your DAS system, and compute everything, taking into consideration reflections, diffractions, and all the elements that are on the plan that you design. And as well, taking into consideration how the signal propagates from one floor to the other. And since we were talking before about the access networks and how they behave on the outdoor environments and now indoor, what we can do is mix both environments together and have a complete idea of your network. So imagine that you have a mall, for instance, where you have an indoor solution there and an outdoor antenna. You can see how the interference is going to affect you from the outdoor antenna inside and from the DAS system inside, how it reaches outside, which is quite interesting as well. All in the same tool and on the cloud. This is another scenario, something that we are working more lately, which are private networks. Private networks fit quite well into our business model, which is, as I said before, software as a service, because normally private networks are smaller scenarios where you will be planning these small networks normally for a short time of time. So the idea is that you access the tool, you rent the cartography, use the tool for a certain period of time, and then when you finish, you stop paying. That's the key element. So imagine in this case, we are showing you here an example of a LoRaWAN example in the city of Napoli, where we had to see how many gateways we needed for covering these water meters that they were spread all around the city. So we did all the planning with the tool, and at the end you will be having a really good image a good image of how well those water meters are going to be covered. This can take up to a week or 2 weeks of planning, and then you will be only paying for that 2 weeks, which is quite interesting. Same thing for IoT, but this is IoT, but critical communications or industrial environments. So you may think, okay, this is a simulation, but how accurate is this simulation? The accuracy of a simulation in not only this tool, in all the tools, is based on 2 key elements. First, the 3D models. The 3D models needs to be precise, and even more on the C-band, because the reflections on the buildings and the stuff. And as well, something that is really important is the propagation method, which we work with most of the propagation methods that are out there. But lately we included synapse propagation method, which is an Orange innovation propagation method that is being developed for more than 25 years and is known as one of the most precise propagation methods that there is. It works from 150 megahertz to 60 gigahertz, and it takes into consideration vegetation, how the propagation goes from outdoor to indoor, and so on and so forth. So it's quite precise. So this combined gives you the best accuracy. I'm going to finish the presentation to leave you our email to ask us any doubts or any questions. And if you want to have a demo, just contact us there, and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.